Hi there, my name's Andy Hillier, and today's guitar lesson is going to be on The Curse of the Fold by Shawn James. It's been requested a few times, but someone's requested it literally for the past year, like all the way through. So I thought I'd finally do a video for you. Well done on the dedication to asking for this song. So I'm going to teach you the whole song today. But just before I do, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, that helps, and press the notifications button. I do love to hear from you, so please leave me some comments in the comment section, even if it's just to say hi, but you can get your requests for songs in there as well. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want the tabs for this and loads of other songs, then I'll put it on my Patreon page. A link to that is in the description. You can also give me a thanks on the video just below as well. My guitar is in standard tuning and I've got a capo on fret number 4. Okay, the song starts, it's an intro, but it's the same as the verse. The first line sounds like this. So to start off, we've got an A minor chord. First finger, B1, second finger, D2, third finger, G2. And we're going to do some finger picking. We're going to play the A string. I'm using my thumb. And then use a finger to play the G string. Thumb's going to play the D. Then finger's going to play the B. So you got. And then your thumb will then play the D string again. And then you're going to play the G string with a finger. So slowly you've got. I'm actually using my thumb, index finger, thumb, middle finger, thumb, and then indexed. So you got. And it does it twice in bar 1. So you got. And it repeats bar 1 twice as well. So bar 1 twice sounds like this. Or up speed. Might take a little bit of practice if you haven't done that kind of finger picking before. We're then going to go, I've called this a D, even though it's not really a D. It's like a C chord moved up 2 frets. So it kind of creates a D with a 4th and a 2nd. So first finger's on B3, second finger on D4, third finger on A5. So every time you see D there, I mean this shape of chord. And we're going to play the same right hand picking. So thumb going to play the A, finger plays the G, thumb plays a D, finger plays a B, thumb plays a D, finger plays a G, and it does that twice. Into bar 3, we move that same shape down 2 frets to a C shape. I'm sure you've played one of those before. First finger B1, second finger D2, third finger A3. Same picking hand. You just watch out there, on the third last hit, you just take your first finger off and play an open B string as opposed to a B1. So slowly that bar will be. So you see me take the first finger off. And then bar 4 is the same as bar 1, and it also repeats. So bar 1 repeats, you play that twice, and bar 4 repeats. I didn't write it out because it makes it easier to put it all on one line. Okay, so let's try the whole line slowly. Here we go. Repeat. Into bar 2. Repeat bar 4. And then that all repeats. Up to speed, it will sound like this. So that whole section repeats twice in the intro, and then I think it goes around either twice more in the verse. I think it's twice more in the verse. It might be 3 times, but I'm pretty sure it's twice extra in the verse. And then we go on to this next line, which I've called the bridge. And you've got this, the first 2 bars. So it's similar to what we've done already. So we've got a D chord. We're just going to do half the bar on it. So, and then you move down to C and do the same. So bar 5. And then a bar of A minor. So bars 5 and 6. Up to speed. And that repeats around 3 times. So bars 5 and 6 repeat 3 times. We then go to an E7 chord, which is your first finger on G1 and second finger on A2. And we're going to do the same picking, but we're going to go up a string. So play the E with your thumb, then finger plays D, thumb plays the A, finger plays G, thumb plays the A, and thumb plays finger plays the D. So and it does that twice, and then you're just going to strum it, and then we're going to go to an A minor chord and go. So down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. I've grabbed a plectrum for this part. So that's the bridge. It plays the first 2 bars 3 times, and then you carry on E7, and then it's just got that A minor chord. Which takes us to the next section. I suppose this could be called a verse. I've called it chorus just because this feels slightly different to the other section, even though it's the same chords as the finger picking part. So you've got A minor for 2 bars, D, you know, the strange one that we moved up the C chord up 2 frets for a bar, then C for a bar, then A minor for 2 bars. And we're just going to strum it, doing kind of down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, that kind of feel for it. So that's 1 bar. Then that line will repeat. It then goes on to this next line, which is kind of like the bridge part from the finger picking part. So we've got 2 beats on D, 2 beats on C, and 4 beats on A minor, and that repeats 3 times. It will sound like this. And then bar 19, slightly different chord. We've got this kind of an E5 chord really. First finger flat across the A2, D2, and I've got my little finger on the G3. Bar of that, bar of E7, and then 2 bars of A minor. So you get this. So just remember to play bars 17 and 18 3 times through. Remember you can get these tabs all on my Patreon page. Link to that is in the description. That goes on to the next line, which is the middle 8. Now there's 2 lines to this middle 8. So actually 16 bars. You could call it a middle 16, but we still call it middle 8 even though it's a different amount of bars. And the first line, we've got this. So F for a bar, first finger B1, second finger G2, third finger A3, little finger D3, middle 4 strings, same kind of rhythm, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Then we go to a G chord for a bar, third finger E3, second finger E3, nearest to your face, first finger on A2, bar of G7, bar of E7, bar of A minor, then bar of F, bar of G, and then 2 bars of E7. So let's play that first line of the middle 8. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On to the next line of the middle 8. First 4 bars are the same. F, G, E7, A minor. And then into bar 35 we go F, straight to E7 this time, and then A minor for 2 bars. So that should be straightforward. Let's just try that line after 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's the middle 8, those 2 bars. And then the only other line that we need to learn is the solo sort of section. I'm not written out the solo, but I've just written the chords out. The first part of it, we've got E7 for a bar and then A minor for a bar. It will do that 3 times. So you repeat those 2 bars 3 times. It then carries on into bar 41 where you play E7 for 2 beats, straight up to that D, which is a C shape up 2 frets, for half the bar, and then another 1.5 beats, which is half a bar, in the next bar, bar 42, and then it plays the notes A5, A3, A2. So let me play you bar 41 and 42. It goes. So it feels a bit weird there because you're changing halfway through the bar. Okay, and then we've got A minor for a bar and a half, and then you're going to play the notes A5, A3, A2. So bars 43 and 44 go. And that repeats 4 times. So bars 43 and 44 repeat 4 times. Let's just play the whole of that. So remember, the first 2 bars 3 times round. Then you've got the next 2 bars, and then the last 2 bars you're going to repeat 4 times. Here we go, after 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more repeat. That then goes back to basically the beginning of the song, plays verse, bridge, and repeats, and then goes into the chorus. Actually, I think it just goes verse, bridge, and then the last section is the same as this section. It's just the guitar solo, which repeats till the end of the song. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed that guitar lesson and found it useful. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, press the notifications buttons, and I'd love to hear from you. So please leave me a comment in the comment section, even if it's just to say hi. It does help me out. But I'd love to know where in the world you're from, what you thought of the video, what songs I should do next, and if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, you can give me a thanks on this video, or you can support me on Patreon, where I'll also put the tabs for this on there and loads of other songs. So go and check that out. Link to my Patreon page is in the description. One last thing, I've got an Instagram account as well, so come and give me a follow on there if you've got Instagram. I'm Andy Hillier Guitar on Instagram. Well, thanks for watching this. I do really appreciate it. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.